see, it was very subtle animation. That's why, that's why I couldn't draw foxes,
I love Pee-wee. I mean, I loved it when it first came out. Were you a fan of the show before you made the movie?
No, I didn't really know him that well, but I certainly, after meeting him, responded to his sensibility. So, and I was very grateful because, I hadn't done a feature before, so, it was, like I said, it was strangely easier than getting the job I got at a restaurant, so, go figure.
How do you approach making a movie around a character like that, which you did not develop and that is so defined by
Well,
the performer?
It was easy just because sorry. I just felt very close to his sensibilities. I felt like, and actually it was fun for me because I got to try different little subgenres and things, and so it was a real fun first movie to make. And like I said, I felt very comfortable with the character.
Pee-wee really set you up for your next movie, which is, I think, now regarded as sort of a classic, Beetlejuice. I always loved this movie because it seems so subversive. It's a teen film, but it's also a movie with this titular character who is really hard to understand where he's exactly coming from. How do you see the character of Beetlejuice?
Well, that's one of the reasons I wanted to do it, because I took time between Pee-wee just because I was getting sent, like talking horse movies and things like that, which I didn't do. And then I read this and I thought, wow, this is really strange. It's like, why does the studio want to make, because it was so, like, didn't really have a story, didn't really have, much. It was just a strange idea, and so that intrigued me about it. And it was the first time I got to work with people like Catherine O'Hara and my people that were really good at improv. So that was a lot of fun. So there was a lot of development that happened. That was the first time we really went off script and kind of making it up as we went along a little bit.
Did you find that early on that studios were confused about what projects were right for you or what they should be pitching you?
Yeah, well, I was just confused. I mean, I went through a huge, because we made the movie, was doing all that stuff, and they came to me when they gave me this phone book thing, said, we got to change the title of this movie, Beetlejuice. What is that? What does that mean? And I go, we've done research and we want to change the movie to called House Ghosts. Straight to video. No way. And I mean, I threatened to jump out the window and all that sort of stuff. And luckily, I think that title was so bad and embarrassing that they even were embarrassed. So luckily, because I remember it getting really terrible reviews. But this one TV newscaster, he just had to say the title Beetlejuice, and I know he didn't want to, and it was great. It made it. It just kept it kind of weird and kept it like, the strange thing that it was.
And the film has such a frenetic sort of madcap feel about it. What was the set like with Michael Keaton and all that makeup?
Well, he was great. I mean, I didn't really know him that well. I didn't know who he was. In fact, I originally wanted Sammy Davis Jr. to play Beetlejuice. That met with a cold, deathly silence from the studio executives. But he would have been good. But I was glad that Michael did it because he was, again, it really opened me up to people that are good at improv. It was a lot of fun.
Well, let's take a look at Michael Keaton's work in the movie Beetlejuice.